For me, the worst way in life, the biggest way in life to fail is to let motherfuckers know what you want to do.
Never let them know.
Never let them know. Yeah. So when I disappear, you know I'm doing something.
Upgrade your life in silence. You don't have to tell anybody you're going to the gym, just go. You don't have to tell anybody you're starting that business, just start.
They never saw the lonely nights, the aching knees, the silent battles, but I kept going. I kept shooting, and I kept believing. Not because I had all the answers, but because I had a why. My why was bigger than me.
It's time for you to go ghost, bro. This is one of the last levels. That doesn't mean that you can't call your friends. It doesn't mean you can't contact them. It doesn't mean that you can't talk to anybody. But it just means that you're locked in and you're finally putting your purpose first. You gotta just elevate in silence. You don't even have to tell people what you're doing. You're finally just pouring back into you. You're finally giving your life the time and attention that it deserves, that it needs in order for you to elevate. You don't have to explain yourself to nobody.
Those times when you get up early and you work hard, those times when you stay up late and you work hard, those times when you don't feel like working, you're too tired, you don't want to push yourself, but you do it anyway. That is actually the dream. That's the dream. It's not the destination, it's the journey.
When you start, they'll laugh. When you grow, they'll cheer. When you win, they'll judge. People celebrate what's easy to admire, but not what's hard to achieve. Don't live for the applause. As the saying goes, keep working in silence until your success makes the noise.
We don't rise to the standards we have when others are watching. We fall to the standards we have when no one is watching. The only work that really matters is the work that no one sees. It shows you who you really are rather than who you say you are.
Disappearing means doing the work. It means doing the work in the dark. It means building in private what you don't need to prove in public. It means doing the work when no one's watching. You stop worrying about what people think and start valuing what you believe. Because a life that looks good or sounds good is nothing compared to a life that feels good. The less you say, the more your words will matter. The less you chase, the more you attract. Less noise, more impact. Speak less and mean more.
No one's watching you and nobody cares. Just grind. That's your damn problem. You keep worrying about if people watching you, but at the end of the day, nobody cares. Stop feeding for other people's validation and start validating yourself. Because at the end of the day, that's all that really matters.
It's always the quiet work that you put in with your own two hands when no one else is watching. That's the 1 degree of separation from you and everyone else.
Champions aren't found on the podium with their hand up. No, champions are found in the lab studies, the thousands of hours of hard work when no one's watching. That's what makes the will unstoppable. When you're in here and no one else is, and you're pushing yourself harder than anybody with no one around.
Yeah, I'm working on something. I might not look good right now, but I'm working on something. I might not be impressive right now, but I'm working on something. I might not have any money right now, but I'm working on something. I may have to study while you go to the basketball game, but I'm working on something. I'm in the gym because I'm working on something. I'm in the field running because I'm working on something. I'm reading books at 2 o'clock in the morning because I'm working on something. Anytime you're working on something, you got to go through a period of suffering. And if you lose over here, you're going to win over there. Who am I talking to this morning?
Come on, man. Just one more day. You can't give up now. You got dreams to chase. You got people to inspire. You got yourself to prove. Just keep going.
You have many gifts. Anger is a gift. What is in here is a gift. You do not think like other men. You are unpredictable. And that will serve you well. Use your anger intelligently. And I promise you, my son, that one day the whole world will know and fear I, Father Paulus.
Dedication, hard work, on one-man army. One-man army. The world can go against me. I'm still come on top. I got God on my side.
I graduated SEAL training. So one of the guys I was in training with came down to visit me. He was amazed at how I kept the same routine I had 20 years ago. Waking up early, going to the gym, getting after it, going back in the afternoon. I could tell he felt bad. So he started to explain to me why he can't do it anymore. So he started asking me, how the hell do you do that every day? I said, I don't negotiate with myself. Most of us come out here, we explain away why we can't do shit, and we stick in this negotiation process in our mind. You can't negotiate these things.
You have to be your best self when you're least motivated. And that's the tricky part about all that. Motivation is just a word. You have to have these different things in your mind on where you want to go and know that motivation is not going to get me there. Because I'm not going to always be motivated.
And discipline doesn't care if you're tired. You're tired? Do it anyway. Discipline says you don't feel good. Well, do it anyway. Discipline says it's raining outside and it's cold, and it's windy. Do it anyway.
Do I like suffering? I like suffering in the way that is competitive, that brings out the absolute best in me and in everybody else. So like I want to see a man be defeated. I want to see a man get broken and say, fuck you. And there's very few that are willing to go there more than once.
Whenever I get to a low point where I think, why do I even bother? I just remind myself, this is where most people stop, and this is why they don't win. And this relates to another one, which is a reminder for the gladiators in the arena who feel beat up and scarred with no hope in sight. Building a business is hard. Hard feels shitty. This is what hard feels like. And this is why most people can't do it. But you can.
You know, you do your own thing, you know, especially when everyone else isn't doing it and they call you crazy or whatever else. Oh, you're in here and people driving by being like, what the fuck is that guy doing up so late? What's up so late mean? I don't know. It's the moments in life, the decisions you make on a moment-to-moment basis that add up to be the guy or not the guy. It's just, one, it's a better life. You feel like more confident, you have a better sense of reality. You know, the way you go about your day is in a more productive fashion. You're more goal-oriented. They all just synergetically go together into a movement, a force that's very unstoppable, man.
A person's strengths are often their biggest weaknesses. And so that also means that their weaknesses can be their strengths. So, me, I am weak. In all those ways that I listed, I am weak, but I don't accept that. I don't accept that I am what I am and that is what I'm doomed to be. No, I don't accept that. I'm fighting. I'm always fighting. I'm struggling and I'm scrapping. And I'm kicking and clawing at those weaknesses to change them, to stop them.
When you get in a horrible situation in life, your mind immediately says, get the f out of here. Everybody's does, even if you want to be there. But it starts to have all these different questions in your mind in that 1 second. Your mind starts to say, yeah, this is stupid. But if you are already knowing that this is going to happen to you, you have all the answers to these questions that your mind starts to give you when you're in suffer mode.
Some days I win, some days I don't. But each and every day, I get back up and I move forward with my fists clenched toward the battle, toward the struggle. And I fight with everything I've got to overcome those weaknesses and those shortfalls and those flaws as I strive to be just a little bit better today than I was yesterday.
I need to have something in front of me for me to get my fucking ass up and do some shit. I don't need fucking purpose. And people miss out on this, man. The purpose, we're all looking for this golden purpose. Motherfucker, the purpose is you. We forget that. Every fucking day I wake up and I don't want to do some fucking shit. I'm like, okay, man, do you want to be a bitch today? Do you want to feel like a little bitch? Do you want to walk around all day knowing that you could, but you didn't? So it's perform without purpose. You have to learn how to get up and do shit when you ain't got no fucking 5K, no 10K, nothing. Nothing exists. Your life fucking sucks. You're in the fucking dungeon. But guess what, motherfucker? I'm still going to get it.
Life ain't about medals, ain't about fucking certificates, it ain't about houses, money, cars, fame, all that bullshit. It's about scars. So when you get judged, when everything is said and done with, you won't get judged on your medals. You get judged on your scars. Those scars show your willingness to get to the other side. They show your failures. They show your willingness to start from scratch. They show what you're willing to do to go the distance, to see what you're capable of. So make sure in life, don't be afraid to get scars. Stay hard.
You can't wait for everything to be perfect to start living your life.
If you were tough enough and you made yourself tough enough, you sacrificed enough, equipped to do things that you had, then you learned those things and you just worked yourself to the bone. No matter where you came from, no matter what part of the world, no matter who your parents were, no matter what your poverty level may have been, may not have been. If you made yourself and took advantage of that opportunity and got yourself ready, and you were ready to behave like a champion.
Train your physical strength and exercise your mental strength by doing the right things, the hard things, the things you know you're supposed to do. Do them and be as strong as you can mentally, physically, and emotionally for yourself, for your team, for your family. Hold the line and be strong.
Patience, the thing that goes beyond hustle and hard work, the discipline of patience, right? Because we all talk about hustle, we talk about working hard, we talk about grinding, this, that, and the third, but nobody talks to you about patience. Nobody speaks about that patience, because in the patience, that's where you're gonna make it or you're gonna break.
Those days when I'm tired or worn out, basically sick of the grind, what do I do on those days? I go anyways. I go through the motions. I don't really want to work out. I work out. Don't really want to get up and get out of bed. I get up and get out of bed.
So I had a choice to make. And the choice was, growing up, okay, this hurts, that hurts. We can just sit down and do nothing. Or we can see how far we can push the human body.
You give me your best. You keep going. That's it. No, don't stop, Brock. You got more in you than that.
Hey, Dad. Just resting a second.
You gotta keep moving. Let's keep moving. Let's go. Don't quit till you got nothing left. There you go. Keep moving. Keep moving. Keep moving, Brock. That's it. You keep driving. Keep your knees off the ground. Keep driving it. Your very best. Your very best. Your very best. Keep moving, Brock. That's it. That's it. That's it. Keep going. Don't quit on me. Keep going.
Failure has been achieved. Thank God. Now, the only place to go from failure is to win. You have to achieve failure. You have to take it that far.
Because I want to be great.
And you're not.
I want to be one of the greats. Okay, I'm going to keep pursuing what I'm pursuing.
This is my life, man. Do you know how hard I worked to get here?
To be your best person, you have to find your best self. And to do that, you can't stay in a comfortable world.
Just keep positive and, again, keep believing, keep training, keep trying to learn every day.
You need people like me so you can point your fucking fingers and say, that's the bad guy.
I'm the best ever. I'm the most brutal and vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been. There's no one can stop me. Lynx is a conqueror. No, I'm Alexander. He's no Alexander. I'm the best ever.
It's not okay. It's necessary. What the hell are we gonna do without men?
I had to stop thinking normal. I can no longer be a common man walking around doing common things.
Stand up and be a man. Make the hard decisions, make the sacrifices, make the unpopular decisions, and become comfortable in your own skin.
Hard men create soft times. Soft times create soft men. Soft men create hard times.
We all live in this world where our brains are keeping us in this box. Outside that box, on the other edge of suffering, which is on the other edge of that 40%, is a world that's endless of opportunity. But we are afraid to go outside that box because in that box is comfortable.
You can't be strong if you're weak. If you're weak, you're f***ed.
Everybody's great when they're not tired. The champions is when they're tired. That's when the real champions come out. That's when a real dog come out. Because if you go like a puppy, stay on the porch.
This ain't you, bro. This ain't you. You weren't born like this.
You always have to be the person who roots for you before everyone else does. And it's usually a single clap in the auditorium for a very long period of time.
Come on, let's go. Don't give a f- we got pass or not. I don't give a f- I want y'all to give everything you got. Everything.
It's time to stay focused. It's time to decide clubs, partying, trying to fit in and socialize. Why are you so antisocial? Because I'm trying to get it.
I'm not saying it's easy, man. The results you get, you're gonna love them, man. It's gonna make all the sweat equity, all this pain right now, all worthwhile. The thing about pain is, like, you feel it right now, it's temporary, man. But later in life, you don't remember the pain.
The life that I live, I deserve this life because I worked my ass off to get it. Y'all out here running around creating this smoke on the brink of destruction. And it's all self-inflicted.
Because if you push through the pain to achieve the pride, you forget about the pain was ever even there. But if you can't push through the pain and the pain stops you and breaks you down, well, then that pain is forever.
Be that quiet man in the corner. All right? You got something to say that's good, beneficial, helpful, or properly corrective at the proper time, then say it. Otherwise, be wise. Talking all the time about everything to everybody, that's not an indication of the wise.
These are the years when a man changes into the man he's going to become the rest of his life. Just be careful who you change into. Remember, with great power comes great responsibility.
Like if you ready to take your game to the next level, listen to me very closely. You gotta change that mindset.
Then I heard the voice of the Lord saying, "Whom shall I send? And who will go for us?" And I said, "Here am I, send me."
But you decide exactly what you want, and then you start to think. Now you're going to have thoughts come to your mind of why you can't get it. You have the ability in your conscious mind to reject that idea, kick it out of your mind. Thinking of why you can't do something is never going to do you any good. And keep thinking until you start to think of thoughts of how you can do it. And the way will be shown to you. It comes in the form of images in our mind. Think of how you can and not why you can't.
Why not now? There never was a better time. And what a time now for us to take this dream and give it life. And my personal question to you is, why not you? You've got the brains, you can make decisions, you can change your life, you can become healthy, you can become powerful. Why not you?
Everybody gets one chance to do something great. Most people never take the chance, either because they're too scared or they don't recognize it when it spits on their shoes. This is your big chance, and you shouldn't let it go by.
Then why didn't you quit? You knew I was trying to get rid of you, yet you stayed.
Yeah, I stayed because every time you threw a brick at my head or said I smelled, it hurt, but it could never hurt more than it did every day of my life just being me. I stayed because I thought if anyone could change me, it was you.
What happens when I think? Where do thoughts come from? Thoughts are everywhere, and we pull thoughts into our mind and we build pictures or images in our mind. If I can build an image of something in my mind, I'm quite capable of building a physical replica of it in my world.
I came from almost nothing, believing that you can be somebody was something that was taught to me. But once I learned that the difference between him and I was just between the ears, once I was equipped with that, I started to believe that the sky was truly the limit for me. And I'm still that person today.
Well, I believe that you have to build belief. How I build belief is through the daunting tasks I put myself through. So that's proof positive that I can.
Stop just waking up like an accident. What do you want? I'm going to do everything in my power to become a victor and not a victim.
I know you're gonna have to do almost everything alone up here, but you know I'll be with you. Now you're gonna have to go through hell, worse than any nightmare that you ever dreamed. But in the end, I know you'll be the one standing.
You have a name to maintain.
I don't care about my name.
It's not just your name, sir. It's your father's name, and it's all that's left of him. Don't destroy it.
It's an amazing thing about passion. If you love something, if you have a strong passion for something, you would go to the extreme to try to understand or try to get it.
Find a measure of something that matters. Pay attention to whether you're making progress on the actions that lead to that measure, and look at what needs to happen in your discipline so that you value action above thinking or intending to take action.
When will I know I'm ready?
You won't. It's a leap of faith. That's all it is, Miles. A leap of faith.
Because while everybody's over here being cool, and I tell people this all the time, there's no future in cool. That's a trend. That's a fad. It comes and it goes. Just like dope money. Dope money comes quick and leaves quicker. Okay? We're here for a slow, but a for show. This is a marathon, not a sprint. Pasos corto, vista larga, which is short steps, long vision.
Personal sacrifice is huge. There is no soccer game on Saturday. There's no Sunday dinner with the family. You're working. because some guy in China or in India or some woman out there is kicking your ass, because we're in a global competition now. And so I don't care what your business is, men, women, you have to understand that you're going into a huge lifestyle change. And I tell people it's not for everybody.
Everything you want in life, you can have. You can have all your wants in life. But not 1 second before you stop making excuses for not having what you want. And you get rid of those excuses of life. Get rid of the voices of what everyone else says. Because there's two people inside of you, right? There's a person that everyone else sees on the outside looking in. And then there's the other person. The person you believe your potential can be. What you can see is what you see that you can be. And thine will the individual to come out. That kind of scary. Too fast is scary. One, it takes hard work. You have to feel like this to give birth to them. You know, it's just, scary for a lot of people. They have to go through, they have to endure that sweat equity of dedication and sacrifice, with diligence to see it through.
Knowing that I had to make this sacrifice now for the benefit of what was going to deliver down the line. And if I couldn't deliver what I wanted to deliver down the line, it would actually be more detrimental to myself and to the family and to my growth and to her growth if I didn't complete what I was set out to complete.
I was not always this strong guy you see. I went through a lot of hard times in my life to get here today.
Do what you want. Have a dream. Go after that dream. Quit playing small. You were meant to do great things. If you hear that small voice, piping up inside of you right now, that is your call to greatness. You were put here to do something big, to do something magnificent. Take this day today to start to walk tomorrow into that purpose, whatever it may be.
See, the point is, you don't know how much future you've got, but what's gone is gone. It's in the past. And to spend your time focusing on the past is to spend the only thing that you've got, and that's what's right here, right now. And to spend your time now thinking of what happened there is making absolute certain that the future is going to be the same as the past.
Do you believe that you're capable of change? Do you believe good things happen when you go through a process of learning and taking steps? Do you believe, going back to your belief, that you can actually get out of your patterns? Believe it or not, your bad patterns give you a degree of comfort, right? It's something that you know, and to get out of them, you're suddenly thrust into the unknown.
Action without planning is the cause of underachievement. Action without planning is the cause of frustration, time wastage, anxiety, stress, and lack of success in life.
Your future self is begging you to stop wasting time. Every excuse, every delay is stealing the life that you could have had. Just imagine looking back 1 year from now and wondering why you didn't start today.
And you write out every single step that you're going to have to follow in order to accomplish that objective. You write it out and you list all those plans of action, all of those different activities, and you organize them together into a plan that you can then implement on a day-to-day basis.
I've been there, waiting for motivation, thinking I'd start when the time was right. But I learned something. The right time doesn't exist. You don't wait for motivation. You build discipline. So the biggest mistake here is waiting until you feel ready. Motivation is fleeting, but action, no matter how small, will build momentum. And that's how change begins.
And then I think some people just have that switch inside. To transform, you have to care, even when no one else does. Because if you don't care, and if you're not willing to pay the piper, if you're not willing to put in the work, you're never going to change.
So here's what you do. Just pick one habit and stick to it. Stop doing so many things at the same time. And don't aim for perfection. Just aim to show up. Build trust with yourself and the results will follow, I promise you that.
Driven human beings are going to always feel like they're behind. They're going to always feel like they're not doing good enough. Winning, this is how it feels. 90% of the time, you're going to feel like you're getting your balls kicked in. 8% of the time, you're going to be confused and you're frustrated. 2% of the time, you actually win. And those moments come and go, and then you're back in the 90%. People don't understand that. True winners are built for the fucking fight. They're built for the battle. They don't find peace and joy and happiness in the win. They find what they're looking for in the fight.
There's so many times in life you don't want to be doing what the fuck you're doing. You can't just fucking quit. What you say to yourself is important. There's no fucking coach, there's no trainer to keep you going. It's only you. Stay uncommon amongst uncommon people. You're never done. Don't stop when you're tired. Stop when you're done. Stay hard.
Never try to be better than someone else. Always learn from others. And never cease trying to be the best you could be. That's under your control. And if you get too engrossed and involved and concerned in regard to things over which you have no control, it will adversely affect the things over which you have control.
Start to see yourself mentally. You've been given the faculties to do that. Use your imagination. See yourself already in possession of the good you desire. That will flip your mind onto a specific frequency, and you do think on frequencies. It's on that frequency that good you desire is going to start coming toward you, and you will start moving toward it. If you want to attract what you actually want, you've got to see yourself now already with it. And know it's only a period of time until you moving toward it and it moving toward you, and you become one with it.
If you're a high-driven, ambitious individual, you're looking around and you think everybody else is like living their free and easy life, that's because that's what they're showing you on the internet. But I can assure you that anybody who's built anything real, anybody who's built anything significant, all right, these people live in a constant state of frustration and aggravation because they're so driven and they go so hard that it actually wills the result into reality. There's no high-level competitor that exists in the world out here that doesn't feel that way.
Yes, Chico. They never lie. You'll be happy. Me, I want what's coming to me.
Oh, well, what's coming to you, Tom?
The world, Chico, and everything in it.
Man, I'm built different, period. I'm just built different, man. And I've always had an eye, discipline, and a work ethic that I've had at a young age that I just apply it to everything that I want to do.
He goes hours and hours to the late hours of the night, thousands of them been on that mat wrestling. In the weight rooms, lifting, running, training. And you get to take all those hours, put them all together, and explode them on the motherfucker on the other side of the mat tonight. It ain't time to be nervous, it's time to be excited, time to be pumped up. Then you get to grab all that ability you've been training so hard, and you get to show it off. If you're nervous right now, it's because you didn't put the time in the past, to make the moment today, or the present, forever. You have an untrained ability, colliding with an opportunity, and you're nervous because you might fail, because you didn't put the work in.
Everything that you're worried about is going to be gone like that. The people that are criticizing you, they're going to be gone, you're going to be gone. All this hand-wringing worry and concern over how are people viewing me, someone said something bad about me, and you get so upset about it. Marcus Aurelius says your only focus should be on getting better at what you're doing. Focus on what you're doing, get better at what you're doing. Everything else is a complete waste of time.
I'm realizing that I have to daily show up for myself if I want my life to be what I want it to be. It is a battle. And not only that, but it's like you have to have some sort of a plan. When I used to be a little bit more aimless, I was just like, oh, I want things to be good. It wasn't enough.
And for some of you, money's not the issue. You just got to work on being a better father, better husband, better man. Maybe for you, it's just about you don't have a wife, you don't have a husband, you want to build a family. Where are you looking for them? Where are you at? Who are you talking to? Maybe some of these stories we're discussing could be your form of inspiration to say, man, I'm so sick and tired of being a credit card debt. Why are you? Let's go through it. How can I improve myself? Make that decision. Because one thing's for sure with my life, you're one decision away from changing your life.
If you let people's perception of you dictate your behavior, you will never grow as a person. But if you leave yourself open to experience, despite what others think, then you will learn and grow.
Whether you like it or not, from the time you wake up to the time you go to bed, a lot of us are at war with ourselves. And within that war, you have several battles. Those battles are basically choices. I'm talking about a war that's in your brain. That war exists because life has so many choices.
What are you gonna do? How bad do you want it? There's two options: to continue forward, pushing upward. And if you do, that dream is giving birth and forever you will live in the reality of it.
When I wake up in the morning, I have got to be running towards the thing that I want to do and not walking towards it, not, I really don't feel like doing this, or God, why did I agree to do this, or why did I get into this business with somebody at such, I got to be running to it.
What happens when life throws us a conflict or life doesn't give us what we work for and what we want? What happens when we're working for something and we sacrifice, stay dedicated, stay committed, and it gets time for it to happen and manifest, and God says no? What happens, better yet, you've been building a company, everything has been going great, and you get to the point to where it just doesn't work out the way that you want it to work out, and the opposition, the adversity, and the challenges set in. And now this is why I love adversity, because adversity introduces you into who you really are as a person. And I don't even think more times than not, the problem is not even the adversity. The problem is when the adversity reveals who you really are, you can't take it.
You say, why is it that you're working out so hard, 5 hours a day, 6 hours a day, and you have always a smile on your face? The others are working out just as hard as you do, and they look sour. Why is that? Because to me, I'm shooting for a goal. In front of me is the Mr. Universe title. So every rep that I do gets me closer to accomplishing that goal, to make this goal, this vision turn into reality.